if there's a word that people are allergic to, for example, God, don't use that word. Find a different way to express your thoughts and feelings. So don't challenge people unnecessarily. So if the word love is something that people are allergic to, then don't use it. Use the word compassion, use the word empathy. But over the last few years, what I've found is that there's also been more and more appreciation of the word consciousness. And that directly is a spiritual word, but people have begun to appreciate it. So I'll give you one particular example. We've been talking about change of consciousness since 2009, since we started attending the climate change conferences. And now people understand, yes, it has to be a change of heart, it has to be a change of consciousness. People are so fed up with hearing statistics about so much percentage of CEO and the temperature rising, and they can't take it anymore. It's like they become deaf to hearing all the statistics of climate change because it's too scary for them to really grasp and do something about it. More importantly, they're not willing to change their lifestyle. And that's basically the issue about climate change, changing your lifestyle. And they're not ready for that. It's okay. But a few years ago, when there was the climate change conference in Bonn, it was supposed to be in Fiji, but they couldn't afford it. And so Germany took it on, and both Bonn and Fiji worked together to make the whole thing happen. The content was essentially very much from Fiji. But there was a particular stand that UNESCO had put up there, and the theme of the stand was changing minds, not climate. And I thought, well, after 10 years of, or however many years of banging the drum about consciousness, if UNESCO has picked up that message and they understand this question of changing minds, our time hasn't been wasted. And so it felt very good that this is what was happening. So sometimes language is a big, big barrier. And so we have to find a different way. But most of all, the vibrations we emit are the vibrations that can either bring people closer to us or the vibrations can put up barriers. And so if I can see every individual with that vision that, yes, they're my brother, my sister. And in that vision, I'm not holding barriers against them, then perhaps they will be willing to let down their defenses and also begin to understand these ideas. And even if they don't, maybe it'll just come to a point where at least they'll respect me for what I do, even if they don't want to join me in what I'm doing. But at least there should be that respect that, yes, maybe this is also a valid way to work and to live. So I think it is possible, and I think we have to persist. And yes, I don't see it as a mask. I see it as a bridge. Um, if you're here and I'm here and there's nothing connecting, but I need that bridge to be able to reach the other individual. Otherwise, they're stuck wherever it is they are. But if I can build a bridge through the right language and the right vibrations, then they're going to respond and start cooperating. They might not share my beliefs, it doesn't matter, but at least there can be a working together in cooperation. People would feel that it's very difficult to create a new system or even to join in within a new system. And so to stay within the old system and try and bring about change is important. But also, yes, if one has the courage, the vision, and the power, then to create a new system and to be able to carry that forward is great. Very much, if I look at the subject of karma, and the word karma is coming to the English language, so I won't go into the detail, just to say that sometimes we tend to use the word karma just as a negative thing, but in fact, karma can be very positive and powerful and beautiful. And so the word karma simply means action, and it also means that whatever you sow, so shall you reap. And so why I say that is because if I look at the state of the world, then everything is not just one person's responsibility, but it's our responsibility. And I'm not free from that. All of us collectively have created the world as it is and have sustained it in that way. And so, what karma can I do today that can make a difference? Now, if I do my karma with that highest awareness that I want to do something that's going to be of value to another, something that's going to be of value to the planet, then of course that karma might be at this moment not bringing me any visible results, but I have to hold on to my patience and say, okay, the seed has been sown, the results will come at the right moment. I can't expect to see results within a month or a year. You know, a mango tree, if you plant the seed, it takes 4 years before the first fruits come. And in terms of karma, um, who knows how long it's going to take. But yes, that commitment to good karma, karma done in the highest consciousness, karma done in that awareness that I'm not concerned about just benefit for me. Yes, I need to survive, I need to live, all of that is there, but I'm not doing it primarily for profit for myself. I'm doing it because it's going to be valuable and useful and important for the people around me, but also generally for the world and the planet. And so, if I can understand that, I can do something very simple. I'll give an example. A child brings home some flowers for the mother, and the mother is very happy. But what was the motive of the child? Was it just pure love? And the child brought these flowers? Or maybe it's because he's brought these flowers to the mother, and half an hour later he says, Mom, can I go here? Can I do this? Can I do the other? And so was he preparing the field so that then it would be easier for the mother to say yes to his desire and his question? So motive and intention are actually the essence of understanding the story of karma. So what is my motive? What is my intention? And if that's pure and wholesome, then of course the results are definitely going to be very, very powerful and beautiful. And it's going to be results that are not just of benefit for me, but for the entire community and maybe the world and the planet also. So I hope that's something that you can ponder over and reflect on and at some point take it forward. And of course, ego is so deep within each one of us that we might deny it and say, I don't have ego. But the very way I say that is an indication that there is some ego there. But this is part of the cleansing of the self that one can do in silence, in meditation. And I think that the more one is able to do this, the greater the spiritual power and the capacity to be able to be an instrument for change. And where people pick up vibrations from you of ego, then there's going to be a resistance, because then there'll be a feeling that this is being done for self-aggrandizement, for motive for the individual. But where they pick up that there's just genuine concern and benefit for others, then they will support you and help you on that journey. And so it's a very personal exploration of what's going on inside of me and what is the motive really. Is it ego, and is it something for myself? And to whatever extent I'm aware and I start cleaning it out, I realize that the power of humility is quite incredible. If you think about Mother Teresa, the humility of that individual, but also the power that she had to be able to lead people in the right direction, or even Mandela. And I had the fortune of meeting both of these individuals at different times. But Mandela also an amazing big heart and that generosity of spirit that allowed forgiveness, and yet very, very humble. And so as I check, I could change. Being that I am, a being of light, a being of peace. And in this awareness of peace, I go even deeper into my own inner treasures, and I connect with the love that lies within. As this love manifests and I experience love, I realize that love is actually a power. The power of love begins to heal the soul. And as the process of healing happens, I also look back and I ask, what did I learn from that experience? And one, and two, a few things come to mind. And I hold these memories of the things that I have learned as jewels to keep with myself. But now, with the power of love, I let go of the situation and the people involved and just simply keep the learnings. And the power of love brings about transformation in my attitude and my awareness. And now, genuinely, I can send out pure feelings and good wishes to the people involved. And I can feel how powerful pure love can be. Pure love uplifts me. Pure love prepares me. And I keep this power of love with myself so that I may tap into this resource at any moment of my choice. Thank you. Om Shanti.